Good evening and welcome back to Dungeons, Dice and Dudes, a 5th edition Dungeons & Dragons 2014 podcast where we take all of those things, mix them up and produce content for your ear and eye holes.
He's back.
I'm back. I've never been away. Slightly tanned, only partially burnt on my flank. So
That's pretty
it's
good.
all good. It's all good.
Sweet. Great.
Strong addition.
I am joined by Nathan, who plays Slevin.
Hello.
Simon, who is back to playing Ramu.
Yes.
We do
Hello.
not have a Matt who plays Milgore. And we are also joined by Mark and the illustrious DM of the last 2 sessions who did a fantastic job. I would like to credit. Definitely, if you listen to that second episode, a lot more patience. A lot more patience than I have. That's for sure.
Also, to be clear, we weren't drunk.
Yeah.
Oh,
No
yes.
alcohol was consumed.
Yeah.
It's the Putman effect.
Several times I was like, is he drunk?
I have a lot of experience that I brought to the role.
So definitely go and check out those two. They're only 2 episodes, so go and check those out for some real fun, light-hearted times. And I am Danilo, your DM for this campaign for as long as it lasts, which could be a very long time. Sorry, or you're welcome. Let us give Mark a break, seeing as he worked so hard over the last couple of weeks. So, socials, podcasts, videos, and Spotify and Game Tea, and that's it for you.
And Patreon.
Nah, it's not going to do that.
Yeah, we put content out on pretty much all of the platforms that you could possibly imagine. We've got photos that we put on Instagram of the various thumbnails that Matt so vigorously makes. I don't know why that was the word.
He's so vigorous in his room late at night making those images.
We also put out a bunch of stuff on TikTok, which actually we just crossed 1,000 followers.
Woo! So much celebration.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
So thank you very much to everybody that's done that. So yeah, a bunch of content goes out on there. For the podcast, we put that out on, it goes on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. I think there's an RSS feed. I still don't really know what that is. But we do it.
Apparently those are important.
They're the most important.
If someone knows what an RSS feed is, hit us up.
One of the words is syndicated, I think.
Republic Syndicated Society.
I think that's right. I think that's a good
Wait,
guess.
hang on.
Really
Yeah,
simple
that checks out.
syndication.
Oh no.
Syndication!
And as well, Game Tea, if you want to check them out and get yourself an action figure of Abe from Abe's Odyssey, you can do that, but you can also get money off and use discount code TheBreezy to get 5% off of any orders that you make on their website. T-shirts, dice,
Candles,
candles,
posters,
candles,
coins,
coins,
Tin posters.
tin posters.
tin posters.
Oh yeah,
Get them.
got a
Get
coin.
them.
Two sides.
So
I
yeah.
think the camera picked that up.
Roundabout.
Alright.
Wait, did I cover everything?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes.
Oh, Dungeons, Dice and Dudes or DDND Pod. Pretty much anywhere you can get content, you'll find it.
Are you okay to do Patreon, Simon? You don't have to. No pressure, bro. I don't want to put you on the spot.
If I were to do it,
Yeah.
how would you prompt me?
What about our Patreon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What
Like
about
what the website is.
Patreon.com
/DDND
DDND
pod.
It might not be slash. It might be like /pages/DDND pod.
Well,
But if people search for DDND
Google.
pod, they'll find it.
yeah, Google it or Alta Vista or search engine of your choice. Yeah, if you'd like to support the channel, maybe get an NPC in the game, some sort of interaction that you've been dying to throw into the campaign over the last couple of years. Patreon is your chance to do that. It really helps support the channel, helps us stay supported.
Mhm.
So thank you very much in advance.
Yeah.
Help pay for this camera.
Help pay for the camera, so the system works, which is probably a letter in RSS.
Oh, and to follow off of that, if Patreon isn't your cup of tea and you would rather support us here, because we are now affiliate, you can do that. You can subscribe. You can subscribe for free if you have Amazon Prime, and you can use bits and shit, and you get access to our only emote currently, which is Barge.
Oh, what a good one.
Yeah.
I actually listened to an earlier episode in preparation for tonight. So not only do I listen to all the episodes, some I listened to twice. And it was the one where we had like the conception of the barge.
Oh,
and
really?
And Matt was like, "Oh, it'd be funny if like maybe if someone else barges later on, we'd be like, oh, that's my thing." And I was like, "That's what happened." And it was cool to
Foreshadowing.
it was cool to witness. It's
Is
like
it the next episode?
I think it was episode 2. is the conception of the barge, yes.
Organic bits.
Yeah, so that's where that comes from. And if you are listening to us after the fact only on Spotify, click the video button, switch to video, because it's on there as well, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
It's all in Spotify, and you don't have to worry about it, full screen. And it's just like you're watching it on YouTube, except you know.
But, Danilo, what if there's some people out here who have stumbled across us and they're like, oh man, I really want something that's a little bit more highbrow and a bit more sporadic with its episodes.
Just a bit.
I'm fed up with these silly boys.
Yeah, these guys are too drunk for my liking. Well, people can go still to thinkingcritically.co.uk or thinkcritd&d on the social media platforms of choice, where there is a backlog of over 110 episodes. So you're looking at probably about 150 hours of content, where each episode is a different word or topic with a different guest from all across the world and all across the TTRPG spectrum. So yeah, go and check it out. Lots of good stuff on there.
Still one of my favourites. Other than like us, obviously.
Obvious.
No Small Roles.
Yeah,
They're great on
that's
that.
a good episode. Episode 20, I think, if memory serves.
This guy. Cracked.
Recap time.
Woo. Big recap.
Yeah.
Well,
For me, it doesn't feel that bad. A, because I listened to the episode, and B, because I've not played D&D in the interim, so it's still no other D&D information's pushed it out. But yes, we will have a Q&A afterwards if we need it. But last Reyandor session, Cost of Sacrifice, the party awoke in the Hall of Echoes after Varnix's war rig was interdicted during the chase back to Cardinal. Gagged and handcuffed to chairs, they were forced, one by one, to confront manifestations of past battles. Slevin reliving the final conflict with his uncle Tobias, who was poisoned by grief. Muagor barging out of Bholerum again, his father's final words cutting as deep as they had the first time. And Otto thrown back into a fight that should never have even happened, a bittersweet second chance at goodbye. Back in the chamber, the central chamber of the Hall of Echoes, Iroquois acted as a conduit for Ramuer, and together, the planar energy of the 5 of them powered the core and channeled the rift, creating a portal home. Thanks to Varnix, good old Varnix, discreetly slipping them lockpicks, the party managed to escape their shackles. Meanwhile, Vexira's attention was pulled away by an external threat assaulting the hall. Battling her last loyal fighters, the party leapt through the rift one by one, with Slevin carrying Ramuer, while Iroquois returned to his commander's side, vying for control of the core. The fate of Cardinal, Rowdy, and the remaining movers remains unknown. Shattering the boundaries between planes, the party was flung through various alien realms. During this temporal tumble, Slevin did manage to revive Ramuer, but, as Varnix had previously warned, Acheron does not surrender its warriors easily, and the process demanded sacrifice. Thanks to misaligned priorities, they landed in Duskbark rather than anywhere else. Reeling from their return, they celebrated survival with drinks at Zalas's Dusk Bar, only to discover that 3 weeks had passed since Rowdy's clock shop, which was only in your own relative time 4 days, something like that.
God damn.
Slevin, changed by the revival, and Muagor simmering at the thought of returning to Bholerum, they realised that coming home wasn't the silver bullet that they'd hoped for. Any questions? Welcome back! You're also eager to get back to the material play, and then you got there and everyone was like, this is shit. Everything's wrong.
How do we go back?
Back to the clock shop we go.
Yeah. Any questions or anything I've missed?
Yes. I have made a note of something that happened in the dream sequence.
Yeah.
That says 3 inches long metallic rod.
That was not in the dream sequence.
Oh, that was
Varnix's lockpick.
Right, okay, never mind. But, also to confirm, there was a turtle in there, and that was present in
All of the dreams.
all of the dreams, yes.
Yeah.
And then...
But you didn't get a chance to talk about it because you were like, fucking jump through the pool.
Yeah, so...
Understandably so.
So, just to confirm, turtle, and then did he have a scar?
Yes, from under his eye to the bottom of his chin, or bottom of his chin. You don't recognise it, basically.
Yeah. And then each person, they said something in each person's thing.
Or there was something different to what that person remembered.
Do you happen to have a note of each one?
I can bring one up in due time.
Perfect. Just in case, world-ending, cataclysmic, important thing that we need to remember that I may not have written down.
Otherwise, for mine is go west.
There were some comments on that.
No.
Oh wait, no, go east. My bad.
Anything else from anyone else while I pull up these notes?
No.
Thanks.
Nice.
Thanks for being explicit with that.
I'll give you the team's silent. I won't come out of mute. Just...
Cool, yeah, that's good.
We'll call it there then.
I'll give you 7 minutes back.
3 hours back.
So this is session 30, yeah?
I believe so. Does that match everyone else's? Good. So, yeah, you landed back in Dustmark in the mud, went to the bar for a few drinks. Slevin went away for a few moments for some personal time. Then when you were talking to Zalus and discussed going to Bholerum, Muagor threw a bunch of drinks on the floor, refused to clean them up, refused to pay.
Oh yeah, it's been such an ass.
Despite calling himself the leader, he dashed like 4 shots on the floor. I was like, I'm leaving. Zalus said, if you want a place to stay, there's an inn across the way by Sweet Bee, who runs the place, and he can put in a good word for you, seeing as you were so generous with your tip that you'd left him. And that, well, in addition to that, he will come and inform you if there's a ship approaching, travelling north.
Perfect.
Went down to the river to wash up, no?
Yes, because you were covered in muck and mud and 5 days worth of awfulness. Right, Slevin, your one. In Tobias's room, there were paintings on the wall, pictures on the wall, that, as far as you can remember, you don't recall them seeing them there before. Very apt place. As I put, he wasn't a man of culture, but instead of portraits or vistas, they all just say the word, like black text on white background, like a advert or something. We contain the code. Before Tobias barged into the room. Muagor's father mentioned about competing with the something or someone called Magran, the Magran brand.
I mean, it was a failure, no?
Well, everyone
Absolutely.
that's a fact.
The lowest of low dogs.
And Otto Kendrick said, when you travel east, there are ancient forces that operate from the shadows, pulling strings like the breeze pulls the branches. So, yes. A weird, timey-wimey place, portals and dreams and all sorts of stuff
Shenanigans
can go on there. So yeah.
Ready from the future.
Without anything else, then,
It's like heroes when he gets the...
if the rest of you are leaving the Dusk Bar, you will see Muagor making his way across the street. If you remember, this is like weird, swampy marsh, deserty. Like the road is just thick with mud. Muagor trudging across, making quite an effort because it's quite deep and there's cloaks and stuff getting covered in mud.
Low, isn't it?
And he's a stout fellow.
Centre of gravity.
Is our Muagor. Ahead of him, you see Zalus disappearing into another bigger building on the opposite side. If you look to your right, which would be to the east, you can see the towers and the bridge across them over the vast River Gilpin that you both travelled up independently of each other. Not you, when you were here. And then to the left, to the east, you see the rest of Dusk Bar. You still see shallowing, but craters in the road, in the mud, where you each were expelled from your planar travel into the ground. Obviously, it's slowly starting to reform into a flat path, but yeah. And that's it. You guys in the street, if you want to have a word. Are you bandaged back up, Slevin?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, so faces once again concealed.
Yeah.
So we caught up with Muagor.
Yeah.
So yeah, Muagor ahead. These guys come out to follow him, and then I'll flank them. Kill you all.
Oh shit!
Right. Accent. Matthew McConaughey. Alright. But then, yeah. Cool.
Help get the small ones.
Oh,
Helps to get character.
And this is why you should watch the video.
I also have like some very thick glasses I was going to bring, but I forgot them. So I thought they're very remote.
Too busy thinking of his wand.
Yeah, wand in hand. Wet. Two in the bush.
I really wanted you to smack the camera.
Zero dexterity in real life.
So we're back. Oh wait, have you ever been here before?
No.
I guess I wouldn't have.
If you didn't travel south far, then no.
I've never really travelled this far south before. Never travelled this far south before, so this is all quite new to me. It's very quaint, very dirty, but it has a lot of character. Judging by the interaction before our friend Mui had a little bit of a strop. You have a little bit of history here.
Well, yeah, a little bit.
These guys more so. I just,
Oh shit, yeah, you barely. Man, I'm finding it real hard to keep track of.
Just you and Muagor were here now,
Yeah.
unfortunately. Also, if you look at the NPC, which is not just NPC list, it's a list of all the characters, Simon wins a prestigious award of having 2-player characters next to each other. So he had one, and no other NPCs were met until you met Simon's next character immediately afterwards. So
Thank you.
congratulations.
From my understanding, an old rolling buddy of yours did a very good job fixing the pipes and teaching these guys how to make alcohol. And I could say, if you could pass on the message, it is a beautiful beverage.
Yeah. Yeah, he's no longer with us.
Seem to have put my foot in my mouth again,
Well,
which is actually quite easy for someone of my stature. Muagor would agree, begrudgingly.
I mean, you want to know, so that's not on you. All right.
I appreciate your anti-hostility.
Well, someone's got to not be an asshole, so.
Much obliged. Maybe we should head into that little quaint hotel for some rest before Muagor here gets us kicked out.
I think Motel's pretty good.
You can hear already the sounds of Murgor's raised voice from inside. He's already annoyed about something.
No, I've already put money on the table. Why don't I have a room already?
They want me to go to Bholerum. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Sounds like such a bratty team.
They can't make me. They can't make me. Legally, they can't make me.
Tell them they can't make me.
It's just not fair.
Right, well, we better hurry up and get on in there before we don't have anywhere to stay.
Little Zalis hops out and down the gnomish barkeep from the Dusty Bar who you were interacting with before. No mentioned left more favourably than not, thanks to a very generous tip. Yep, so I've set you up with Sweet Bee. You might want to get in there though, because the angry ones, there's no drinks for him to knock off the table, but he might be knocking off something else. He doesn't want to go back. I don't know, it's pretty cool up there. I've been once, it's pretty cool.
It is a lovely place. The south more so I can understand Murugor's hesitation to go back home to the north, but in general, it's a lovely little place.
Yeah.
Oh wait, you said you've been there?
Yeah. He's like up to his thighs in mud.
Right.
So
I
he's
thought he
like-
just put his hands in the
He's got hands, yes. And it's like he's got like barkeep apron and stuff. So he's like,
Sorry, yeah. Have you heard of like the family Doom Belch? Does that name ring a bell for you? If you've been there, I just don't know if it's like maybe we're traveling with a celebrity and he's not used to dealing with common folk.
He's pretty well known where I'm from, but I don't know if the name travels very far.
Wait, so you've heard his name before?
I'm aware of his father being from the same area.
Oh, well, what do they do?
Make weapons, right? They have prestige in the weapons making industry. I'd probably say most of the brands that you'd find yourself in a 5 and dime weapons store probably come from his father.
Fantastic. I'll get some discount then.
Well, discount, or maybe this kind of reveals something about him. He's a nepo baby.
Oh, yeah, true.
He's frustrated with the lack of not needing to make it, but he wants to create his own path. It's very, very tragic.
I did see his middle name started with E. I wonder.
yeah. Doom
Yeah.
Belch, is that? Doom
Doom
Belch.
Belch, yeah.
Doom Belch. I don't know, the pronunciation is a bit
I
all
think
over the
you
shop, isn't it?
say it Doom Belch, but it's spelled Bletch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, I do remember seeing some crates and stuff coming down the docks. Yeah, it used to be like a big brand, but then last 100 years or so, we see less of it come through.
Recession.
Oh no,
No.
Blackfish brand, oh, that's everywhere.
Wait, we saw that on the ship.
Well remembered. The
Yeah.
episode I listened to this afternoon.
Oh.
How many episodes did you listen to?
Just the one today.
Oh, right.
So you got 2 XP.
What do you
Yeah.
think he was doing on holiday?
Watching this stream.
It's like, this is a really nice sunset, but he's actually crying because it was a really emotional
Yeah. Shut Nicola. Trying to watch something. And in fact, he says, which one of you's got visible weapons on you? Just you?
All mine were left. They were confiscated before.
Oh, right. And
Yeah.
no armour?
I got.
You've got your armor.
Yeah, I should
I
have
think.
still had the armor.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably have like a quarter staff like on my back or something.
Yeah, because you just
Quarter.
kept casting spells. You can actually.
Some quarter tool.
He says, come over here, right? And then he brings you over to the steps leading up to the inn, the hotel. But he jumps up the steps and gets you to turn around as your back is facing him, and he's obviously now a bit taller than you, and you can see he's like looking in your collar almost.
Oh, okay.
He's like, oh yeah, this plate, that's them, that's this.
What?
What?
This is
Yeah. Like 90% of stuff is all theirs now.
Wait, Doom Belches or Black Flash?
Nah, not Doom Belch. Black Flash, yeah.
This is Black Flash.
Nah, Doom Belch used to be big, but nah, not anymore. Everyone, it's just like Black Flash. It's like the thing.
Oh damn,
Oh, this must be pretty new then. I thought it was.
really old.
Yeah. Thought I had a bit of a story about it. But
Well, they've been going on for a long time. Longer than you've been alive, so.
Damn. Okay, well that's interesting. Well, now even more reason that we gotta go up and say hello to his folks. Maybe we can help him out,
for sure.
figure out what went down. Because you don't want to see a monopoly in any industry. It's bad for business.
Hopefully they won't get offended that I'm not wearing their armour.
Nah, I mean, how long has this been like this? The decline?
Oh, years.
Oh, they're probably used to it.
I think it's probably more expected that you're not wearing one of theirs. Probably explains Mugo's sour mood to everyone.
Yeah, true. Nepo baby.
Such a nepo baby.
It's a big brand. Black Flash. Not Doom Belch.
Yeah. So, do you know who owns Black Flash? Like, where are they based in?
Oh, it's that big company. I don't know. Boss. Presumably they got a boss. I don't know.
But are they based in
Yeah, Bholerum.
Bholerum?
Yeah.
So, I don't know about them as well, right? I
Yeah.
guess, yeah.
Tell us more.
Tell us everything you know about Black Flash.
Now, as you stand in the mud in the street.
I'm not moving.
Perhaps on the way, once we get a little bit of rest and calm our friend down.
Once we've had a bit of a soak.
Yes.
I'm going to go back to the bar.
Of course.
Oh yeah, wait.
John, or whatever his name was that you remembered last time, he might want a
You
drink.
probably have some patrons.
Patrons. Yeah.
Help support
Yeah.
the tavern.
Support, that's bar.
Couple of do plus ones.
Yeah. Alright, well, I'll come fetch you then, I'll let B know if a ship's on its way, and she'll let you know. Is that alright? Happy with that?
Lazy.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Yeah,
Sounds
plenty of
good
ships
to me.
going up and down, so you'll be fine.
Be out of here in no time. Not that it's a bad place.
We get by. Right, I've got some shots to clean up off the floor.
Yeah, send our best to Jeff.
That's it, Jeff.
And thanks for
Because
everything,
his
Zal.
twin John comes in, but they do the same thing. And
Yeah.
so, frankly, I never know which one it is.
Yeah,
And sometimes both of them come in, and I think I'm the drunk one. But no, it's just because they're both there.
it'll get you like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, thanks for everything.
Good day, people who've fallen from the sky. Like dirty gods. What a story.
Yeah, as he starts to I will take a. Oh yeah, we're
Definitely not.
humming. I can see the stink lines coming up.
The flies of the swamp are, it's not quite like MGS where they're like a cloud around you, but behind your ears and stuff, you flick them away.
This.
If only we had Riz to make us look good.
Oh yeah. You never met Riz, did you?
No, I've only met. You've had this.
You travelled to the camp together, but George was not with us at that point.
Oh.
You were in the fateful fight together
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, you remember Riz
for
really
like
well.
half an hour in universe time.
Oh.
Yeah, the purple guy.
Oh yeah, vaguely rings a bell.
Yeah, kind of weird. Should we figure out what happened to him?
I mean,
We could just put that.
he
on the
seemed
back
pretty
burner.
mysterious, to be honest.
Very purple.
Very purple. He seemed hell-bent on the old golden orb and
Thing.
whatever that was that he saw.
Yeah. Alright, well, let's just. Yeah, we'll shelf that. We'll come back to that later.
Maybe if we get back to what's her face back in Faversham, we can ask her.
Hey, where'd you find that tea cake? You picked that up off the street?
It's a
This
ball
is
of mud.
something that I keep in my bag from.
Oh.
Food didn't really have a lot of play in the Immaterium, but now that I'm back, I'm really hungry.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Mm.
I just wanted to say as well, whilst you did die, we do massively appreciate all of your help, by the way.
You're lucky you ran into a spicy old man with nothing but time on his hands, just looking to have a little bit of adventure. I'm happy you guys have been so accepting. Present company that isn't here, excluded, but I'm at your service.
Sprinkle a little bit of Brad Pitt in there, just eating us.
Alright, well, yeah, let's get inside. What was it? Bees?
Bees, yeah.
Bees. There's
Bees, sweet bee, sweet old bee.
so
I've never met her.
I can imagine she's not. I can imagine she's a bit more sour at the moment. Isn't she?
Yeah, we should probably save
Stuck in
her.
It's just macing.
Yeah.
Macing with a
Stranger danger!
D&D base.
Ex-adventure style.
Yeah.
You enter. There's no name on it. It's like literally just a homestead.
That's pretty cool.
But yeah, up a couple of steps that Alice was just up. There is a veranda where there's a rocking chair out with a couple of windows behind it that the shutters are down, and yeah, 2 doors. Big, not saloon doors this time. Proper like
actual doors.
yes, but
Wow.
you know, like nice Wild West with like glass in a nice style with brass twisty knobs on it.
None of the glass broken, right?
No.
Okay.
Oh, we're getting there.
He didn't budge.
Yeah, it's not fully torqued yet.
As you enter, the first thing you hear is a door slamming from a corridor down to your left.
Oh, no.
You enter into a room, a small, medium-sized, reception-ish welcome room, I think was the technical term for that time period. There is a small desk in the middle, nice wooden floor, but there is a nice big rug out. Seen better days, but it is still quite nice. You can see through some of the floor slats to the darkness of the mud beneath, a good few feet beneath. A couple of chairs dotted around, again in varying states of upkeep. You know, the leather around the edges is the colours going and fading away, or the stuffing's coming out. The wood on the armrests is like worn where you put your hands and your elbows. A lamp, some side stands, large desk in front. Sat behind that is a rather sweet looking old deer. Just an old deer.
Oh, no dear.
Grey hair, not thinning, looks quite a decent set of hair on her. Navigate that sentence. There is a big book laid out on the table, big pages that have got arched way in the middle.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, a
Ooh.
big book. It's just laid out on the table. She is wearing a dress similar to Rachel Evan Woods' character in Westworld Season 1. The blue...
Dolores.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Dolores.
The blue,
Yeah.
big petticoat style thing. And she has like half rim specs on a little stick.
She's a vibe.
In behind her, in the corner, sat on a chair, legs crossed, is a young man, both human, young man doodling in a drawing in a book on a notepad, who does not look up.
Hey, do we want to maybe play it so that we don't know where we go, or should we just?
Yeah,
I mean,
obviously.
if he's gone ahead and paid for his own room, then there's no reason to, fraternize.
Zalice did say he would introduce you, so you
yeah.
assume he's probably said there's going to be
There's
4
4.
people coming.
Zhao, you fucking idiot.
He's the boss, according to Zhao, so he's like...
Maybe we'll just play it that we met in the sky.
As we met him on the way in.
Yeah.
Oh, hello there.
As you enter, there is quite a large, a foot mat that you walk across, and you can see it's dirtied with mud. So clearly, that's the place to walk.
Oh, I'm gonna scrunch my dogs
Yeah.
on that. Oh, something other than fucking metal and dirt. Weapons sticking out of the fucking ground.
Oh, you must be the other 3.
Wow, you are just so old, aren't you?
I get
But you've got a young spirit, I can tell that about you.
Sorry, what is she human?
Yes.
She's probably like half my age.
Yeah, it's all relative.
It's too old.
Dwarf?
Ramore's on his second wind. Yeah. So he's going to go lower.
Okay. What's the rule for like dwarf human? Like half your age plus 80? Is that the rule of thumb? She says, come in, make yourselves at home.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, first and foremost, I would just like to apologise for the rude one.
He seemed quite upset.
Yeah,
Poor fellow.
yeah, real daddy issues.
Oh.
Let's come to terms with some stuff. You know, yeah. But we would love some rooms and a tub. that's what we do around here, right?
A tub and a rub.
Okay.
There's only 2 vacant rooms, of which the sad boy has taken one of them.
Boy.
So whether you wish to speak with him, or the 3 of you can share the final room.
I think it would be safer for all of us if we leave him to himself and we bunk up.
I think I agree.
I mean, yeah, he doesn't like me at the best of times, so...
Yeah. You don't want to wake up with like his balls in your mouth or something like that.
It's not long ago that you woke him up with a horn also.
Oh yeah, that is true. Yeah, it's true. It's kind of funny though. Yeah. I mean, you didn't hear it, but it's great.
Should have been there.
Yeah.
Maybe we should at least knock on the door and let him know we're here. I know he probably won't care, but in the long run, he'll probably appreciate the check-in.
Yeah, that's a good shout.
And then we can take turns in the tub.
Oh yeah,
We'll just get in the tub.
Yeah. Have you got like a really big tub that we could all like soak in, like a
noodle tub,
jacuzzi? Do you blow bubble?
You could fit perhaps you and the sad boy together in one, but otherwise, it's typically for one person.
There's no kind of like onsen around here or anything like that.
On what?
Okay, I guess they haven't made it this far south yet.
They're like a bidet.
Did you just...
Well, alright, so we let him know that we're going to be bunking up, and then we all just take our time, have a moment, collect ourselves, and then we can, I don't know, braid each other's hair as we go to sleep.
Sounds fantastic.
Not bad.
What's the head hair situation looking like for you?
Pretty
Ramua?
thinning and bald on top.
Bald.
But then just...
What about the monk thing?
No, it's like Clooney on top, but like the top is thin. So nice and short,
Oh,
but
okay.
respectable, and
Yeah.
then just a big old beard.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Okay.
She's got more hair than you. Head hair.
That's why
She-
you don't want to sleep with her.
Yeah,
Hair envy.
it's a power thing.
You'd be with her, but the entire time you'd be looking at her
yeah,
hairline and be like,
And then it'd go from like lust to jealousy.
Yeah. Oh,
it's just
toxic.
not
You don't
healthy.
wanna get into that.
Not healthy.
good foresight.
The sad boy has taken the key for the room, but here is the other one. And she hands across a big iron, very simple key.
Perhaps
It'd be a trivial lock to pick.
Perhaps I'll go and I will go and greet Mugor and then just see if he has no use for the bath. I'll just use it.
At the end of the hallway is the bathing suite.
Ooh.
That's it.
Now, my good friend Saddest did put in a word for you all, but unfortunately we still have to ask for some payment up front.
Oh yeah, that's
No.
we
No
could,
worries at all.
not to make a big deal out of it, but we're kind of rich, so
Oh.
I mean, we may not look it, but we just came back from overseas.
Oh, travellers from afar.
Very exotic, yes.
I used to travel once, you know.
That's it. Why did you stop?
Now you're just baiting it.
Yeah.
The old hip
Ah.
gives me some pain.
I know how that can feel. Yeah.
It is quite annoying, actually.
You should maybe try and get some activity into it to loosen it.
Oh, yes.
You're sending mixed signals.
Yeah. Or you know, like herbal remedies like cream and balms.
Oh,
Time
yeah.
bomb.
Oh yeah.
Well, that's just 1 silver piece per room per night.
Oh,
So
just,
that's currently 2.
just take a gold.
Oh.
That's to apologise for any rudeness of our friend as well.
I think he just needs a kind ear to talk to. He's
Incorrect.
troubled.
That is a bad assessment of that man.
Is he
Sorry,
safe
that
to
boy.
be alone?
Oh God, don't put that on us.
Don't worry, we've been around him a lot.
If he's
So
upset, he might just want some company.
Oh,
I'll see if he'd like a soak in the tub. If not, then a chat, and I'll make a nice tomato sauce and spaghetti. It usually goes down right.
you sound like a real creepy uncle right now.
He's not
We're
going to
just
say
gonna-
no.
We're just gonna soak together. Boys will be boys.
It's bonding, yeah.
How about I whip us up some food? It looks like the travelling has taken its toll on you.
Oh, well, that would be much appreciated.
Amen.
Be fantastic. Last thing we ate was goo.
Shit, yeah, I forgot about that.
I actually don't remember the last thing I... Oh, the tea cake in the street. Yeah.
The street tea.
Oh.
I can't remember the last time I had a hot meal.
Yeah, that would be wonderful. Thank you very much. That's very kind of you. There's that southern hospitality. I just fucked that up.
I can see why
I've always
Zal.
relied on the kindness of strangers.
I can see why Zal recommended you. Make yourselves at home.
Sounds like just
I
gonna
think
die at
she's
some
gonna
point.
just-
Oh.
We're just trying to buy the whole town. Just give everybody gold.
Mass inflation is
I
going to
mean,
be
look,
great.
Yeah, everyone's going to be a billionaire by the time we leave.
Daniel's already said he doesn't care about money.
Right, have another gold then.
Have 100.
Take it.
Get a conservatory.
Alright, you're going to talk to Rugor.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm going to check out the room if you want. Dibs on the tub.
Sure, I'll get all cleaned up first then.
Nice.
Sounds
We,
like a
we
plan.
split the
Split the
party
party. In this.
Sorry.
within this motel.
Yeah.
You never know.
You know,
Rules might be
separate.
thin enough.
So there's a short corridor off the reception, a door at the end, 3 doors along the side. You have the 2 nearest doors. The third door is, as you said, already occupied by a previous tenant. The middle door is Muagor's room, and the door nearest the entrance is your room. And so, Slevin, you unlock it and go in, and it is pretty much what you'd expect. A large-ish double bed, a dresser, a side table. There is a window out to the rear, which just looks out into like marshlands and the swamp, and you can see the river snaking its way northwards. Off in the very far distance, out the window at the back, you can see a very imposing looking mountain off just like right on the horizon. And yeah, it's pretty simple, pretty basic, well kept. Like the sheets are clean and stuff, but there are like the corner maybe is the wood's looking a bit rotted just from the humidity and the moisture and stuff.
I mean, compared to what we've had, this is like 5 stars.
Yeah. You basically had whole.
concrete.
You slept. You camped in Draylen's camp, which was just bedrolls in a war camp.
Yeah.
And prior to that, you slept in essentially like holding cells in the Fortress of Disciplined Enlightenment, which is like a flat plastic bed.
Oh, and then like on the rug where the
On the march.
no, who are the 2 different groups?
Yeah, the movers and. Oh yes, you did sleep there.
They slept in that metal hut, but just on a rug
on scrap metal.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah,
Cool.
this is like.
Well, I will put down a bedroll on the floor, and I'll just lie down and just stare up at the ceiling for a bit.
Good. Ramanur, you go down to the next room, knock on the door. Go away.
Nice.
It's Ramura.
Yeah, I know.
I have something for you.
Stop. The door unlocks. Doesn't open. You just hear it unlock.
Are you going to open the door?
Stop. Door opens just like.
Surprise barge. Bam!
Yeah. Hang on.
You gonna cast a spell on him?
Maybe.
Oh, well,
shit.
yes. Oh, they get a sheet up there, I guess.
That's friends.
Louigor is downed.
Is that from Gimty?
It is indeed.
I forget that's really satisfying to play with.
I might use a mage hand to push the door further open.
Yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I just
A
kind of want
war
to
of
give off like a really imposing old man. So yeah, I'll try and open the door using mage hand.
Yeah.
So the thing I have for you, full disclosure,
I'm not going.
is I have an ear to lend you. If you'd like to tell me the troubles that may be keeping you from going while we sit in the tub.
That's enough I can't refuse.
Well, just think of us as guys talking whilst being clean. I'm going to start filling it up.
Okay.
And I'll use the mage hand to grab whatever needs to be done to fill up the tub with hot water.
Have you already got them and started filling it up for you?
No, I've dropped. I would have gone in the room.
Okay, fine. Okay,
Because I've
cool.
got massive armor, so may as well.
Cool. Well, then the bed is yours.
I'm out.
Yeah, you don't even.
Yeah, I guess all the dirt is on the armour, so you don't even need to wash up.
It's just like a neckline.
Just dirty from here up. Yeah. Fine. Okay. I don't.
Because there's like one tub for...
Yeah. I don't think Mulgore would. I think Matt would be like, I'm not going to do that with you, but it's way funnier if we make him do it while he's not here.
Yeah.
So I think we're probably going to let it happen.
Okay, alright. Smash cut.
I love you, Ramo.
Not really what I was going for.
I want to barge you.
It's all canon.
It's happened.
Cheers.
Locked in.
Well, what is hitting another guy from behind than just barging?
Yeah. Repeatedly. Get out of the way.
It's all been an allegory this whole time. Notice he's never barged a woman.
Whoa.
I think he was trying to tell us something, and he just couldn't find the words.
Tonight's the night, baby. You go into the top
I'm
room.
not sure if Ramir's ready for that.
You asked for it.
You said
You
it was your second win.
Yeah.
Gotta try modern things, I guess.
You already turned
Changed
down
world.
Sweet Bee.
Yeah. sleeping on Murgle. Kind
What?
of weigh up the options.
What a choice.
Look, we need some like inter-party relationships.
Like romance.
Critical Role do it all the time. So
Oh, it'd be so weird.
Then there's like a law reason why the pair of you are always giggling on this side of the table, and we can see
it's just us walking along. Oh god, those two again.
the bloody lovebird giggling at the back of the party.
Honeymoon stage over there, Jesus.
You
It
go.
would be very sweet.
You go into the pump room because
The barge room.
you have
Thank
to
you. Oh, okay.
pump
Well, the mage
water.
hand is going to take care of that.
Cool. It struggles. Because
Okay.
it can only do like 10 pounds of force, and
Okay.
sometimes you need to. Bit rusty this thing, and God
Yeah.
knows where it's getting all like.
Well, if I-
distance.
This one's very rusty.
If I do it myself and kind of get the motion
Get it
going,
going, yeah.
and then let
Work
the
out
mage
the
hand
kinks. Cool.
take over the momentum.
Yeah, and it starts to fill the tub. You
Mhm.
can see that recessed underneath there is a place where you would light a fire.
Oh,
There's
Great bonfire.
There's no hot plumbing in this place, so
Yeah.
yeah. Excellent. So yeah,
Yeah.
the snap of your fingers, this small little circular recess under the tub just bursts into flames, and yeah, you can feel the heat in the room start to rise. And you run your hand around the tub, and yeah, you can feel that there's some warmth. There is also a place to go to the toilet in this room.
okay.
A sink. There is a small mirror.
There's a sink.
Yeah. No windows.
So you can do what you want to the sink.
There is a rectangular, about an inch thick, somewhat soft thing next to the bath.
Oh, soap.
Oh, a sponge?
Looks like soap, but it's got like grip marks on it.
Oh, okay. Sorry, by soft, I thought you just meant like.
Nah.
Okay.
I'm thinking of that, the like, I don't know, it's a bit old school, but like that white bar of soap that had like the red label on the top. I don't know if that.
Oh,
Hero-
I know
hero leather?
exactly what you're talking
Yeah.
about, yeah.
Yeah, but it's got like grip marks on it.
Okay.
And it's a
As
bit
long as
like-
there's no teeth marks.
No.
Oh, no, you can't.
Yeah, but otherwise you can
Cool.
leave your mage hand doing that, I suppose. When
Yeah, I'll let the mage hand take care of all the minutiae while I check the
Okay,
temperature. I'm assuming there's no like food or drink around. It's just an
not
empty
in
room.
the bathroom.
No
Yeah.
mini bar.
No.
Shame.
For shame.
So, for shame, for shame. So Ramur, you're very reluctant.
Moogle.
Oh,
He's
unless you-
psyching myself up.
Yeah, you told me in the mirror. So remember, you gotta do this.
You will do it.
You can talk him out of it.
Sorry. So Murugor, I completely understand your hesitation to go back home to perhaps interact with your famous father. Are we explicitly going to see Murugor's dad?
No.
No?
One of the rumours on your piece of paper is that
I think it's also in the drive as well.
Oh, sweet.
it is the very same. Let me read it for you now. Unless you wish to do the honours, it's the top one.
Bholerum, do tell us crying.
Bholerum. Bholerum.
No, carry on.
Bholerum, do tell us crying. Blocked by the mountain, we have to go deeper.
Oh shit, Underdark.
Our tabs compatriots are exhibiting a noticeable drop in quality. Very unlike them.
So that's what you got to go on.
Cool.
But big part of it is
Daddy.
That's what it was. So, of course, we do not have to see your father, or... And then
Yeah,
at this
but what if
point-
people recognise me?
And then what do you expect to happen after
Can
that?
you make me look like someone else?
Bear with me.
As he's He's scrubbing your back at this point.
Yeah. Just looking through my tome. Yeah.
He's still like exceptionally standoffish, despite being
He's in the
your
tub,
underwear.
fully clothed.
Yeah, I had that like in his full dirty, like fully muddy leather armour.
And he will just get out if the bottom half is all that's clean. That's all that's clean.
That's Milgar style, baby.
I can't really do that. That's going to have to be something you come up with by yourself. Would a lot of people recognise you?
Well, people get talking, and then they'll go back to my father, and then he said, "Don't come back unless I'm dead." So I don't want to go back.
Murgor, as much as you protest we're going back, I don't think you have the survival skills to spend a lot of time without this party.
Hey, look, I saved all of you like 5 times now.
I
I saved all your lives.
I don't know that. I'm quite new.
You're literally here being scrubbed by me now because I helped save your life.
Well, you know I can actually do this myself. This is very polite of you, and I will pay you back somehow.
Lift your arm up.
Sir. Thank you. So we all have like a past that we're running from. I'm sure you've heard stuff like this before. You can keep running and then just block out multiple facets of your life, or you can just confront it and be done with it, because I can assure you thinking about it being bad will be much worse than the reality. But you have to face the reality. Take it from someone who's been around the block for over a century. This is just something you have to do, and you're amongst some very good people to do it with, myself included.
Humble brag.
Just through the balls. He's still got the picture!
Well, you know, if anything goes wrong, it'll be your fault.
I will happily...
They don't accept me for my magic. There you go. Is that what you wanted to hear?
I find that agreeable. My neck of the woods in Bholerum felt the same about me once they discovered I was studying magic to help my community, but no one saw it as a positive. There are things that we do for other people that they may not understand, and you know, obviously your gifts aren't necessarily learnt to an extent. They seem more natural to you than they do me, but you know, if there is an issue, then we should just face it head on when it rears itself, not be scared of our expectations.
Bar straight into it.
Metaphorically, sometimes physically.
Alright. I'll go, but I'm going to see my family.
Okay. Now let's just enjoy this lukewarm water. Is there a view?
No, there's no windows in this.
Oh.
This is the bathing room.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you don't want a peeping Tom.
Yes, true.
God, look at those two dwarves going at it.
you notice the water level has dropped a little bit, and now you have a brief moment of not talking. You hear a dripping sound, and you both kind of look over, and you see that the bath has got like a hairline crack in it that is just letting water drop. Milgor casts a spell, and you can see that seam, that hairline crack, just disappear, and the dripping stops.
I turn to him and give him a nod, like a thank you, and I just kind of recline back. Waiting.
Alright, while they're
How
bathing...
tall is this bath? Because I feel like on the past
It's a
it would probably
squeeze.
be like,
Yeah.
I could probably stand up in it and it'd be up to like my chest.
How small are you?
Like 4 foot?
No, it's not like... How deep are regular... I guess regular bars are about 2 2 foot deep.
I'm thinking more of, you know, when we had the beer bath,
Yes.
like
Yeah.
like even sitting down, it's like,
Yeah. You're
Beer
fine.
bath?
The pair of you are fine.
I'd say that.
Yeah, that's
You can check that story out on our.
that's classified.
Yeah, that's
Let's go.
classified and
That's dude plus 18.
yeah, NSFW.
So while they're enjoying their moment, are either of you two doing anything?
Man, it's good to be back. I'm not gonna lie to you. I was starting to lose it a little bit. Hey, did you have a weird dream?
I did, yeah. Yeah, it was
What did you dream about?
saw my old friend Kendrick.
Oh, that was
back
the-
in the woods.
Wasn't it your mate?
In the woods.
In the woods.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah. It was just before, all of this kind of came to be.
Oh yeah.
So, how about yourself? Did you?
Yeah, just something I'd rather forget, honestly. But it was weird because there was a turtle in the corner of the room on the chair. Seemed to be getting off.
Just watch.
Always watch. I saw the same thing.
Oh really?
Not obviously sitting in a chair.
No, yeah. It'd be weird for a chair to be in the woods.
He had a scar.
Yeah. Oh, that's weird then.
Real
Wait.
strange.
Maybe he's like some sort of manifestation of like the orb, the potentiality. No, wait. Was it the potentiality remnant? No.
Core convergence.
Core convergence. Yeah, maybe he had something to do with that. Maybe.
I just assumed it might be Rowdy. Felt a bit bad.
Do you know what? I legit thought it was Rowdy as well until maybe after we landed, some thing told me that it wasn't Rowdy.
I had a sense that maybe not. He was very different.
Well, that's weird. We'll have to check in with the other two.
Yeah, see if they saw anything. I mean, weirdly, Kendrick said something different than what I remember. He mentioned about East sort of things in the shadows.
Oh, like a weird cryptic message?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got that too.
Oh, okay.
Not from anybody in particular, but just on the walls, and then I'll tell him what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Weird. Maybe if we put them all together, it'll like make sense.
Line up and make something.
Yeah. Maybe it's an anagram.
You're right though, bud. I haven't seen you flex your muscles since we've got back.
Yeah, that's weird. And as you say that, you will notice that he looks more leathery. He kind of, he still looks jacked, but he
Didn't get that wrong.
just to be clear,
He's still got muscles.
still 8-pack, still got the cum gutters.
Damn.
But he visibly like looks older. The skin's a little bit like kind of I don't know. I guess like wrinkled in certain areas. I would say that there's wrinkles on the face, but you can't see the face.
I guess Otto's
yeah.
an older guy, so he's kind of like similar.
Yeah.
Skin.
You kind of like notice the signs of aging, which is weird given that before we landed. Just looked like a young dude. Oh, and then the red on his hands was like darkened. So it's almost like blood that's like coagulated. So, two visible things you see. But it's fucked.
Looking a bit weathered. Looking like some of the old boys down at the pub.
I mean, can you really blame me after what it's taken just to get back here?
I mean, yeah, it has been.
We went into a clock shop, and I feel like I've lost decades.
I know Rowdy walked slowly. It did feel like we were away for a long time.
A real long
But not a
time.
long time at all.
Yeah.
Like 4 days.
Yeah, about
I
that.
could say.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Maybe this sort of stuff isn't meant for me, you know?
That's alright, we're back here now. Feet on solid ground.
Yeah, I suppose so. I think coming back here is put some things into perspective for me. Perspective. I can't speak anymore. Yeah, I think I just need to get something done. You know?
Get something done.
Yeah, you know when you just feel like you got something that you're driving towards.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything we can help with?
I need to figure that out. Alright. But honestly, I really want to meet Mughal's dad. Let's go piss him off so much. Oh, it's
I want to see the man that brought up that boy.
Yeah, or didn't bring him up.
Well, yeah, true.
You know, maybe it's abandonment issues.
I mean, he looked happy in the photo I've seen.
It's true. He does just look like a sad boy now, so...
Yeah, he is a very sad boy.
Yeah. Sad boy. She's just singing a song like...
We'll get there. We'll make it.
Yeah. How are you, though? You good?
I'm all good.
Everything?
I mean, I'm a bit gutted. I've lost kind of a lot of stuff on
Yeah,
the
you
channels.
got robbed.
Yeah, absolutely thieving bastards.
But hey, you still got the stone of...
Oh yeah, I still got that bad boy.
Yep, you still got that. You got your sick-ass armor.
Yeah, ding.
And if at any time you want to fuck around with the horn, you just say the word.
Sounds great.
That's yours, man.
Hopefully we'll get some, this Bholerum sounds like it's got some pretty nifty gear.
Yeah. I didn't realise the Black Flash thing was such a big deal. I mean, every time I say Black Flash, I want to kind of just shout it.
Black Flash.
That's marketing, baby. They got you.
I want the finest Black Flash.
But yeah. I mean, as long as everybody's good, that's the main thing. But yeah, looking forward to getting on the road.
For sure.
But I really need to clean myself because I smell like ass.
In the nicest possible way, you look like you're clutching at straws also. Almost like a long singular straw.
Are you trying to say that I look like I've lost muscle mass? Because if that's what you're trying to say, I need to get back on the protein. I haven't had any in a long time.
Well, you never know. Sweet Bee's, she's cooking up a storm, I reckon.
Yeah. Ooh, yeah. I bet
It's
she's
just going to be suet.
It's like a kid's toy, like set like mud's like. You go. You need a nice long rest, man. You'll be.
Yeah. I'm sure that will help. I'm gonna go see what the other two are doing. I'm gonna
Rap on the bathroom door.
Come on in.
Come in. Join the party.
They're just bathing.
Yeah, but in silence.
Well, yeah, I'm like relaxed and laid back. What's Mughal?
Sat upright. He is sat, just staring at you.
You gonna be much longer?
No, I should probably get out before I start to prune. Leave Mughal to his business for the evening. Get out. Everything's on show. Where actually are the towels visible?
Mughal did not agree to that.
Well, he's just an old guy. He's got no show.
This isn't the biggest tub in the world. You've just gotten up and he's just got a face full of dick.
He's an old guy. You know, like when you're at
His
the
dick
gym.
doesn't even get out of the water.
Yeah.
There are towels.
It was just really long.
Just see the top of it.
It just trails out behind it.
Foot off.
There are towels in the room. Yes.
Cool. Yeah, he just walks over to a towel, gives himself a quick wipe down, wraps it around, pick up the clothes, follow you back to the other room. Good talk, Mughal. Next time.
Mughal is in all of his undergarments. Like the leather and the armor has been taken off, but he's in like
He's in his long johns.
you know when like sometimes people don't like to take their top off when they go swimming.
Yeah.
He's like that.
Yeah.
He's still wearing that kind of stuff. But he's like, no, I'll be done as well. I get out as well.
Just realised. Moogal's got daddy's issues and he's partying around with 3 old dudes.
Every day is a nightmare.
And we'll find a new dad.
Cool.
I said I'll go, but I'm not happy about it. I'm gonna go meet my family and get out of my way.
That's alright.
He barges past you
Oh, yeah.
into the
Where's he
hallway.
going?
Back to the room.
Oh, right. So he's come out and gone back in.
No, he like stood up out the tub,
Oh.
had this conversation, and then barged past
Right.
Slevin to go into the hallway to go back to the room.
Alright, we'll talk about this another time when it feels like you're more present.
Door slams.
Alright. I'll quickly wash up. Taking off all of my bandages, I like to think that because of certain things, I've got like way more scars. Like most of the things, because I'm still on 1 hit point, but most of them have like warped into like what look like old, long sustained scars. And then, bandages come off, soak, be in there for about 20 minutes, maybe scream underwater for a little bit.
Did we see your face?
Nah.
No, he's.
Oh,
left
well,
at this point, I assume.
No, because you were dead. You were dead. Yeah.
Or am I
maybe Muigor?
What?
Because you said that he was on the same side as me
When?
when we were on the 4 corners of this big orb thing.
Yeah.
To be fair, I don't really have much reason to be awake watching you take a bath.
Yeah.
So I'm probably that, yeah.
So yeah, I think maybe
Stood there and looked
maybe they've seen at
Yeah.
least Muigor has.
Yes. Yeah.
But
Yeah. Only.
Don't forget
Mughal,
your
I think.
rabbit.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Wash, scream,
Mhm.
get back out, bandage up my face, leave everything else as is, and then go back.
Okay. You wash up as well?
Yeah, just
Okay. And then as you begin to leave, you just see, as you're leaving the top room, you see Sweet Bee approaching from the other end of the corridor, and she knocks on what will be your bedroom door down the end. Room service!
Oh man.
Oh, the meals, yeah.
You should have said, like, you didn't have to bring that down here. That looks quite heavy.
It's a tray. She enters into the room, you clocked it, you follow her in. Yeah, it is like, she opens the door and like clatters the tray against the door, and it's like shaking her up. Oops!
She's the butler from Lara Croft.
Some of the stew has spilled.
not the succulent meal.
You got some dumplings in there?
Yes! It sounds like that's what you need. So yes.
It sounds like you got all from Japan.
Dumplings, onsen.
Let's do
Oh, the gyoza's ready.
You got teppanyaki grill, because that would be great.
I'm going to need a bit more tonkatsu.
Yeah. It's dakimasu.
Guys, they're gonna think we're weaves.
Think?
It's a tray of stew. And
Yeah,
bread.
I'll take it off her. Thank you.
There's a hunk of bread in the stew already that is the dumpling.
Nice.
And then again, she offers one. She goes into Milogor's room. You don't hear any words spoken.
Door slams. Tray hits the floor.
I don't want to go.
Told you.
Shut up, sad boy.
It's so sad. Yeah, if you're just, what are you going to do? Eat your food and go to, I mean,
Yeah.
you technically can't start a long rest, but you're so knackered, you'll just sleep for like 20 hours straight anyway.
Yeah,
so I
yeah.
figured it's like midday, but you'll just
Yeah.
right around.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't think we've got anything that we need to figure out.
No.
No. Yeah, have you got any gold on you?
Yeah, only a little bit.
I'll toss you 250.
What the fuck?
I'll give him 250.
Cool.
How fucking rich are you? I had 5.
Oh, we're pretty rich.
Oh, in that case, I'll just give you 50.
Just in case
Danilo
you
really
need-
doesn't care about money.
Just in case you need to get anything, provisions wise. I don't know what you Like he just
I've already done it.
he just casts magic. What?
I've taken it from mine.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so only 250. Only 250 from you.
I mean, yeah, you can give them.
They got a huge payment and down payment from the ruler of the biggest city in the on half the
I
side of
got
the
to
planet.
keep it, even though I didn't make the deal.
So I'm adding 500.
No, just 250.
Just 250.
For now.
If you need anything else, we can.
Yeah, just let us know. We've got like a group party fun. But yeah, like I say, he just casts shit. I don't know if that's the same for you. You just do it.
Well, I have to study and remember and stuff. Yeah.
Well, yeah, if you need anything, just let us know.
Well, that's awfully generous of you. Wow. Thank you.
Nice. Well, I don't know about you, but I really need sleep before I die.
Literally. It's not a metaphor.
Cool. I guess we sleep.
Yeah.
Cool, fine. You all settle down. As it is, like, you can long rest. I've already done Murgo's. So it is like midday, so you don't get like true sleep because there's comings and goings. The door at the end of the corridor opens and closes a couple times throughout the next couple of hours. You do occasionally hear Sweet Bee from down the corridor singing or humming or doing something to herself.
Oh,
Sorry.
Humming a song.
Oh, she summoned Mage Hand.
What?
Tell you when you're older.
crochet whilst mage hand is just
Humming. Humming.
Sure.
You do hear a
a gust of wind.
yeah, blizzard. It's just as rolling.
It's a flight path over there, right?
Yeah, it's the Heathrow Airport. No, you do hear a bucket of water extinguish the fire that you left burning in the tub.
Whoops.
At some point.
That's what I did. I assumed it was there already. God, that water would be hot.
But yes, you long rest, and maybe they would take a break.
Yeah.
How's
Yeah.
that sound?
Yeah,
As you
Sounds good.
Come back
sleep solidly. As soon as your head hit the pillow, all four of you are just out for the best part of 24 hours.
Wow. Okay.
Time travel, not effective time travel, has just messed you up. Circadian rhythms screwed.
You just need to get outside, plant your feet on the ground, and then that will help your circadian rhythm.
You died, came back to life, and then went straight back.
Yeah.
To sleep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not dealing with this life shit.
Yeah.
It's been a weird few days / years.
We'll take a quick 15-minute break there. So if you're watching us live on the stream, hello and thank you. Go and stretch your legs, have a plank for 30 seconds, have some water, do some mental well-being stuff, treat yourself. Those who are watching and listening after the fact will be back right now. I can't remember if I said we'll be right back, but we are back, and
Back,
it's
back.
right now. Let's just jump straight back into it. You sleep overnight at Sweet Bee's Inn in your separate rooms. And yes, the evening falls, as night time falls, the sounds of the swamp and the river do get heightened somewhat. And yeah, it's just a nice undisturbed, peaceful, long ass sleep for all of you.
Hell to the yeah.
With the three of you in the same room and Murgo all to himself. Boss man, no less. I expect no less for the leader of the group.
Nah, I'll be too tired. I'm not gonna fuck with him.
Horn. Get down, Slevin!
Could be anyone.
I grabbed Slevin's on.
Oh yeah. This is our moment. Huh? Oh no, I didn't expect you.
Expected with Moogle to scream. Slevin's like, ah!
You don't know where Sweet Bee's up to.
Gun job.
You mean you're saying she's next door?
She's listening to Murgo. You don't know.
It's canon.
Is Moogle having a sad boy tug?
Tears of loom. Tears of loom.
Oh, salt.
Right.
Yeah.
At some point in the morning, before you wake, because you are such heavy sleepers, You do hear a gentle knock on both doors. The door's not here, so fuck him. That gradually gets louder. Excuse me. Are you awake?
She's knocking on the door, right?
Yes.
No, you're not.
Yeah, just hang on. And then I'll go over in the buff.
Oh my!
Oh shit! Sorry about that. I didn't realise we had gotten room service.
Made it a day.
A morning call.
I've got flutters in my fanny.
Somebody clip it.
You distracted me with a train of thought, but Zala's just informed me a ship is arriving.
Imminently.
Oh, now.
Oh wow!
Shit! Thanks. Quick. Come on.
Oh,
Let's go.
they're going to be here a while. Got
Oh.
to load, and
You've got about 10
Swap
minutes.
loads.
Well, you might want to make arrangements now.
Yeah. Oh. Yeah. Actually, that's a great idea. Thanks so much. Here's another gold.
Oh my! You are quite charming.
Oh,
Thank you.
plenty more where that came from.
As a pity I can't see your handsome face.
You don't wanna. Wait. How old is
Old.
B?
She's like
How about old?
80s, I guess.
Don't rule it out.
Anyway. Cool. Quickly. Get my stuff on. Put my bandages on. If I don't know what they're doing, but is there anywhere that would send a letter?
Probably in Dusk Bar, yeah.
I
Spark.
would like to try quickly run out.
I can't help but feel like you want to send a letter. You head down there, and the second left and the
So
third entrance on the right.
You want to send a
You
letter?
don't get to this age without knowing a thing or two about the people who stay at your inn, I tell you.
Thank you. That's so awfully kind of you. Right. Okay. I'll go to wherever she
Yep.
said. Bear with me a moment. Give me 2 seconds. You two talk amongst yourselves.
I'm the oldest, so I'm just gonna lay in bed and stare at the ceiling until I feel like I can move.
So Slevin rolled a bedroll out, and there's only one double bed. So just for
Ah.
humour me, what was the sleeping arrangements?
You cuddle up with Moogle, you cuddle up with me, that's alright.
Yeah, it's all.
He was bathed by a younger man.
Yeah.
Sleep with another man.
God, jeez, you're putting out.
You're just a room of old boys.
Yeah, like, there's no shame there.
Yeah. Doing what you got to do now. Get through the adventure. Cool. So you wait until you can move. Yes.
Yeah, no. Get up. I guess notice, like, I guess stuff will be packing up, tidying up.
Getting ready to
Getting
go
ready,
to
yeah.
the postman. Yeah.
So yeah, I'll just start I'll start to get ready, look around the room just to see if there's anything extra that needs like packing that we haven't forgotten about.
On one of the stands, you see that you didn't notice when you went to bed. There is a pot of something that's steaming. It's been left on one of the side tables in the room.
Granny's piss.
Granny's piss.
It's like peach tea.
Yeah, I'll go over, maybe lift
She's
the lid
got
off.
sweet beef for no
Give it a
reason.
smell.
It's a coffee
Oh.
equivalent.
Oh. Any cups?
There was some in the room.
Oh yeah, I'll just.
Those little tumblers that you
Pour
get,
one
little tiny little mugs.
Yeah.
Jeez, maybe this is a hotel.
Yeah.
Damn. Don't touch the minibar.
Yeah. You only have 30 seconds to put it back. They're weight sealed.
Yeah, there's very impressive weight sensors
Yeah.
are installed.
Would you like a coffee? Or would you like a realm equivalent of a coffee?
Oh yeah, that'd be lovely. I'll take a Rome equivalent coffee.
How do you take it?
Just as it comes, it's all good.
Ah. Black as night, bitter as hell.
Yeah, you could say that. He just chugs it.
Yeah. It's fucking hot.
He's had many a cup. That asbestos throat just.
Are you ready?
Yes, I would like to send a letter to Ulvara Ilian.
Mm-hmm.
That's who I was on about earlier.
And just in case she's busy, I'll send another one to Carb,
yeah.
but just to the academy that they were working out of. Send 2 letters and just say PR from unknown source acquired. Don't ever go to the realm of Mechanus. Heading north to B-Town. We'll send note once we've figured things out.
So you got one, and then you're going north to Bholerum, yeah.
Yeah.
Riz has done a runner.
Yeah, Riz MIA. Fat lot of good that was.
Oh. Right.
Well, because he was kind of like brought on to us by her.
Yeah.
Because he was already in the room when we went
Yeah.
there, so yeah.
She teamed us up,
Yeah.
stitching us up.
Yeah, that's like 10 silver, 5 silver a piece for the letters.
Have a gold.
Have a
Have a gold. Oh, have a bloody gold.
Just,
how many silver is there in a gold?
just to overnight it.
You want a next day delivery?
Yeah,
You want to prime it?
Yeah. It's just a guy who's just jogging in the spot. He's like, oh, okay.
Majora's Mask postman.
Yeah.
He's like, I'll get right to it, and he's just down the docks waiting for a ship.
I'm expecting him to swim. Dolphin. Yeah, just because we've been gone for a bit, so probably good to let our employer know what we're doing.
Patron.
Yeah, Patreon.
Shit, paying a shit. Do what we want.
All right.
Oh yeah, she's not paying us, is she? We're just doing this because
For the realms.
Out of the fear of the thing that just killed.
Oh yeah, the guy that fucking eviscerated 2 of our
He wants
colleagues.
to get more powerful weapons, which is a bad thing.
Yeah.
It could happen.
Cool. That was it.
Cool.
Right. Hey.
As
Finishing up my coffee.
As you're running back to
Third
the
cop
inn,
down.
you see down the end of the road a ship that you do recognise.
Hey,
It is-
let's go.
It is, of course, the cunning caper that you rode on with Captain
right on this.
Zaza Fenchy Leroy. The spunky, fiery red
Yeah,
headed.
Cormac was on there, right?
Yeah. Everyone wanted to learn that's Captain Zaza.
When you smell that Zaza.
Yeah, so in fact you do see off in the distance, standing at the top of the boardwalk, gangplank, whatever the bit that comes off the side of the ship is, you do see the fiery red locks blowing in the wind as she is directing sailors. She's directing seamen.
Who is
Hills of Zaza.
As you turn back into the inn to catch everyone else.
I somehow don't have her name written down, but I do have a
John.
young sailor, Grant,
Yeah.
cook, Jiminy,
Yeah, Jiminy. Yeah.
and then Burton.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but not her name.
No.
Heaven forbid.
Whilst Levin was out, Muagor enters your room, Otto and Ramua, and says, "I'm not going to go to the ship. You sort it out if we're going." And then goes back into
He's
the
just
room.
barged in and said that.
Obviously. She told me there's a ship here. You guys can sort it out. I'm not going to do it. I don't want to go.
Do we know this is do we know it's Zaza?
You're inside. He only sees it because he's running. He's left the hotel out into the streets. But no, all she said was that a ship is here that's heading north that can accommodate you.
I guess one of us will have to go sort it out then.
Yeah, we could go.
Yeah,
And we can come and collect Moog.
I'm pretty packed up. I'm ready.
Sounds
Yeah.
good. Let's grab our sacks and
Okay.
make haste. You're gonna own it instantly.
As you begin to leave, Slevin returns from the post office.
Oh, hey.
That's the
Yeah.
fastest I've seen you move in ages.
Man, look, it's not my fault that I end up getting killed a lot, okay? I'm trying here. I'm really trying. Yeah, Zaza is here.
No way.
Yeah.
You might not have got that ship, to be honest,
Yeah.
on your travel.
Probably
It's
I don't know,
probably
guys.
unlikely if
Yeah.
you did.
Zaza is here, which is just a person that is of interest. Yeah.
Nice. They sound great.
Shall I go and tell Morgor?
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I suppose we bring him. I mean, we could
Oh, I don't
just
want to do
eat
it. I told you I'm not doing it.
Well, we're kind of all ready to go, so we might as well just go.
I told you you're going to go and sort out the ship for us.
Yeah, and then we're all going to be there, so you might as well come with us.
I think it's safer if we just leave him in there and maybe board it up.
Does the captain not like our friend?
I do
Oh,
vaguely
you
remember.
know the captain?
Shit. Yeah. Hey, Muigo, you're still in your room. Yeah, Captain.
He's holding the door open.
Oh, you're holding that
yeah.
Yeah, Saza is here.
I'll be right out.
Oh.
Unbelievable.
You've changed your tune there a little bit, Moogle.
Door slams shut, and there's just the sound of like stuff moving, things dropped on the floor, back. Just noises to that effect.
Comes out with his finest cologne on.
Shaved, slick
Yes.
back hair,
Moustache is
clothes
like.
all freshly pressed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to get eyes on Saza. Oh no, we don't have the picture of her anymore.
I can remember though.
Yeah, it's in your dreams.
Alright, cool. We ready to roll out?
I'm ready to roll.
Ruler.
Alright, Sweet B, it was an absolute pleasure.
It was a pleasure to host you.
Thank you so much for your.
She's got a little hanky.
Oh, she's in the widow's walk. Yeah.
Just wave it, waggle it in.
Oh no.
Oh no. We'll probably be heading down back through here at some point, so we will be sure to stop by and make sure you're still alive. I mean, still here.
Oh, I'll be here for a long time to come.
Don't spend all your.
Oh no.
I wasn't anything winking.
She says to Mugo, I hope you find whatever it is you're looking for, sad boy. Yeah. Me too. Slams a door somewhere.
Everyone's just a slap.
Got a portable little door.
I'll shake Sweet Bee's hand and give her another gold. This is really.
Die.
More money than I've ever seen.
Yeah. Oh, I'll give it to my son.
Is that the one that's drawing?
Oh yeah, I forgot about that guy.
It is true, he's not there anymore.
It's too late now. Hey, you, what's your deal?
What's going on here?
We draw it.
I know why he's drawing.
Ah!
He was drawing.
And if that was your Patreon character, we're sorry. Alright, let's go. Let's get on the quick step.
Okay, you make your way back down to the docks. you can see out the front of the Dust Bar is a drunk just like slouched halfway up the steps up into the Dust Bar, but no sign of Zal himself. Sweet Bee follows you out onto the veranda and sits on that rocking chair where she can kind of see down to the water and just watches you, the four of you go. It was 2 silver, and I've given her 3 gold so far.
So far. We'll start sending her money.
Sending it back. Recorded mail. Make sure insurance and that.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's paid us way. We've got food. We've got...
Yeah, it's true. Slept
long
for 2
rest.
nights.
Yeah.
Essentially, yeah. Cool. Yes, and sure enough, you only Slevin recognises and Murgle. Yes, Captain Sazar Fenchy Lilro, a buccaneer, spunky, full of life, long orange hair, gnome or dwarf, I think actually she is. If memory serves. Yeah, so kind of thick. With like bandoliers and bags and straps and stuff. Yeah, and a corset kind of up to here with a blouse.
Billowing.
She's the captain. She's gonna be billowing.
No choice but to billow.
Yeah.
Oh, I could see the rush there, Murgle.
It was a fine ship.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
yes.
A couple of sailors weren't great. I had to barge past them, but I'll do it again to get in my way.
Narrow corridors on a boat, so he had no choice.
Yep, I never have any choice. Barges are always necessary whenever I do them.
Was
Sure.
there the Dragonborn on this ship, was it?
There was, yeah.
Oh yeah. 2. Well, there was 3.
Cool. We make our way up to it.
Yeah,
Can we
she's
spot-
just directing sailors up and off carrying crates. Roll me your first roll of the day, everybody.
Oh.
A perception check.
Yeah, boy.
What is that? That is a 7.
Oh, good. Moogle rolled. Bad.
Bad to the bone.
6 for Moogle.
17.
Ayo.
17 and 13, yeah? Okay, so you two, Slevin, Ramu and Otto, you see most of the crates and stuff coming off are Black Flash branded, stamped on the side of the crates.
I side-eye Murigor to see if he's noticed or cares. He's probably used to it by now.
You can't tell where he's looking. It ain't at the boxes. That's all you can tell.
He's bloody looking for bloody Catherine, isn't he?
It's Black Flash everywhere. Here at once, and then that's it.
Jones very popular. But yeah, once you know this. So this captain, is she fond of yourselves?
Yeah. I think we left on good terms.
That's always good.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Cal even made them a song. Can't remember if it landed particularly well, but yeah. Sorry, he's another one that died.
Oh.
You're the first one to come back alive.
That's quite
Phoenix of
remarkable.
the Seas was the song that he made, and Murgor says, oh, yeah, well, we saved them as well. I saved them as well. There was a fight.
I don't know if that's exactly how that went down.
All I know is that they needed our help, and we fought, and then we killed things.
Yeah, we killed some frogs,
Oh.
and he missed, like he is wont to do.
Well, frogs are quite slimy. I can imagine barging them wouldn't be the best tactic.
True. Well, let's head on up and say hello and get on this here ship. Hey, Saza!
She stands there,
Oh,
hands on hips,
hell yeah.
morning light reflecting off of the slightly sweaty bosom. And it's still summer, and she's...
Ramor has a heart attack.
He's dead again.
yeah, who's that?
Oh.
How do you know my name?
Yeah, it's probably not many bandaged-faced people that you meet, I would imagine.
Yeah. Salvo. Soblin.
Oh.
Slovin.
Slevin.
That's the one.
Kind of a particular name. Anyway, hey, how are you?
Come on.
Oh, okay.
And the two Dragonborn guards you see are stood either side of her at the entrance to the gangplank, but they, at her welcoming you on, they step out of the way. And you still have to like step around and get out of the way of people carrying crates and barrels up and on. Just an exchange of goods.
I nod my head at Burton.
He's just like...
Well, he helped us, didn't he? He
Yeah.
gave us the things to stick in our ears.
Yeah, but it has been like 2 months or like 8 weeks now, so...
Yeah. I just remember people, clearly. Hey, wonderful to see you again. I don't suppose that you're...
keeping some new company, I see.
Oh, shit, yeah.
What happened to the tall Dragonborn fellow and the handsome man with the song? The Phoenix! The Phoenix man.
Cow and Cormac.
Yeah, they're the ones.
Yep. They are no longer with us.
Oh. That's a pity.
Yeah. Yeah, I suppose that's a soft term for two people being dead. Pity. But hey...
I've lost 3 crew members since last time I saw you.
Oh, is it those things that were calling people
Oh,
off the ship?
I know those times are tough. Lots of activity on the sea.
Yeah, but you got all this stuff from Blackflash. That must help.
I can't use that's goods. Can't use the goods.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah, paid a pretty penny to transfer the stuff down to Faversham.
No, that's fair. Well, yeah, this is Remor, a very recent member.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Yeah.
Cool. And this is Otto.
Good day.
Nice to meet you, Captain Zaza.
And this short, sad boy.
Morris.
Yeah,
Molly.
close.
Molly it is. Welcome back aboard.
Uh-oh.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Talk amongst yourself.
It's actually Murgor. And if you remember, we saved your ship. That sounds like something you'd say, right?
Yeah.
When he's in a
I saved your
mood.
shit.
I saved your ship. Oh, well, I remember it a little bit differently. But here we are.
I'm pretty sure he set something on fire, right?
Yeah, probably with a firebolt. Yep. Yes.
Nearly set the ship on fire, but yeah. Well, we're actually heading up north. We're not going back to Faversham, so we can't help you.
Oh, well, that's actually perfect because that's where we're heading.
Oh!
Yeah, we've got some work that we're doing for someone.
Always busy in the adventuring life.
Yeah. Well, don't know the half of it. Actually, we could probably tell you on our way up there. But yeah, is there any chance that we could maybe hop aboard?
Same deal as before. You help out if we need it and get a good rate. Couple of days north.
Wow,
Sound good to everybody?
that's fine.
Oh, it's a pleasure. No, sorry. Sounds wonderful.
How about you, Marley?
He just barges past the group onto the ship to sit somewhere on deck. Silently. I can see his mood has improved.
Yep, that's Marley.
That's Molly is great. If I recall, he wasn't very good at aiming things. Has that changed?
No, he's got a monocle that helps him with that now.
Oh,
Still bad.
still bad.
Yeah, still bad, but he looks dashing whilst he misses.
It must be a very pretty monocle. All right, yeah. Well, we're here for another couple of hours at least. So, any business you wanna sort out, we'll leave it out you. But yeah, make sure you're in a couple of hours, and then we'll go.
Cool.
Bunch of crates down there that need to come on.
All right. I'll go down.
Yeah, I'll come and help as well, even though I don't think I'll be much help.
Is there anything in Dustbark of any kind that we could go to like pick up provisions that we would need specifically?
You don't know, but you assume so, because there's a post office, an inn, and a tavern. So most places that are the size that would warrant that would also have other kind of places.
Like a general store.
Do you need anything
I could probably...
for your books and shit? Paper and ink.
Yeah. Well, currently I haven't got any new spells to kind of ponder on, so I'm content going over what I already know.
Okay. I mean, if we need to pick up provisions, I can keep an eye out for like a WH Smoth for you.
That would be great.
Yeah, HB pencil.
Any kind of quill or lead-based instrument would do just fine.
Alright.
Or like a lute.
An instrument of calligraphy is more what I was thinking of.
Do you need anything? I mean, you kind of just that.
Yeah,
Yes.
I mean, could probably do with some sort of pointy thing.
Oh shit! Yeah, you don't have a weapon anymore.
No, I mean I've got a couple of things. I can.
Do you prefer like blunt or sharp? You not have a preference.
Not really a preference. I mean, it's been a life of blunt so far. So.
Do you still have your shield?
I think so.
No.
It was anything that was in the bag, basically, and what you were wearing.
Cool.
But they didn't leave you with weapons, obviously.
Because I'll leave you to sort out the crates. With speed, ferocious speed, I will run through town looking for the stuff that we need. Yeah. Well, you know, make the most of this body while I can.
Fine. Yes. You're both helping with carrying on crates.
Yeah.
Roll me athletics checks too, please.
Nat 20. Oh.
There it is. Uh-oh. Strong man.
Yeah, boy. Athletics.
Yeah. Here we go, Rama, the old wizard.
9? It's not bad. Not great. Not terrible.
Let's make it funny and roll me a dex saving throw.
Because these work wonders for you.
Natural 20.
Oh! Shit! Cool. Alright, so one at a time. Great. What a great thing. So, freed Otto from the weight and the shackles of big shield is to go somewhere, a big mace is to go somewhere. Free from that. Suddenly you're feeling very, freedom of movement. You've got loads of places to hook stuff, loads of sheaths and bits and bobs. And so, you're just like barrel under each arm. A couple of the sailors who are like nowhere near your age or build or stature, you're like, chuck them on, and they just are like, you're like Tetrising sacks and all sorts of stuff on top of you. They finish it off with like a loop of rope is just like placed over your head like a donut, just as another thing to carry on, and you just don't no shuffling, no like teetering or wobbling. The gangplank is like as you're walking like happily up into the ship, just slightly bends, strains under the weight of the load that you are carrying now. And in fact, like as you enter onto the deck, a couple of the guys come past you, and you can see that they quickly almost turn around and come back on because there's not really much left to bring on. They're like, oh, there was a lot more than we came down here last, but I guess we're done.
Back on the graph, mate.
Ramu, you attempt to emulate it, but everything that you pick up is like all the good items have gone, and you're left with like the unusual items. Like an oar has been wrapped, or some long implement, and it's just like super awkward to carry. You go to pick up, that'll be a sack of something easy to carry, and you pick up, and it's like balls or something. So like they all fall into that side, and you're like having to pull back the sack up. So between like faffing around with all that, you only take a handful of stuff. As you do, you're following Otto up the gangplank. As he steps off, that weight suddenly springs back up. and you do start to teeter off the side.
Right.
But as you do, you just quickly mage hand push yourself back up.
Very
right.
nice. Very nice. Thank you.
And don't take a dunk in the water. Slevin,
Hello.
you can easily find with your monkish speed a place with like stuff is being rolled out. It's not like super early, so there's like fresh root vegetables at the front of a shop.
Wait. Provisions.
Yeah.
Right.
Anything particular, or are you just happy to buy a bunch of stuff that where?
Oh yeah, just buy, because I don't think at this point anybody needs anything specific. I'll get like, I guess here I can't imagine there being like amazing shields or weapons, so I will just get like a busted ass wooden shield and then like a kind of rusted mace, because I think that's what you had originally.
Warhammer, but
Oh.
we'll go with mace.
Yeah, because Warhammers, I would imagine, are probably a bit harder to come by.
Fancy.
Yeah.
You know in the 2014 rules, it's like whenever you kill people, you don't really get to loot their weapons because they're considered like too damaged to like they're not for you. Basically, it's that quality of stuff.
Yeah.
Like mathematically, it'll be a mace and a shield, but it's a far cry from what you had previously. This is stuff that has been, let's say, repurposed from people who have had a fate. Means they don't need it anymore.
Oh, this one's still got hair on it.
Yeah, we'll sort out money
Yeah,
later.
cool. And then dash back.
Cool, fine. Yeah,
Bye, B.
you come. Oh, you're going again. Bye. Yeah, you travel back, and by the time you arrive back, apparently between their help, anything that was on the docks has been moved, and you can see like a pile next to it of stuff that has been carried off the ship.
Sweet.
It remained on the dock.
Well done, team. That's good hustle.
Right, we're taking off then.
Yeah. Wait.
Make good time. Let's go.
Is everybody here?
Well, Murgor didn't help, I think it's fair to say.
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
He just sat sulking on the deck somewhere. You can see he's at one point after you finish loading the ship, he's like got a little pocket mirror and he's like putting a hood over. He's like tightening up his thing. He's like
Emo boy.
He's like doing this to see how it changes his appearance.
Oh, because there's would be that right.
And nobody has disguise self or anything. Or
He might be able to learn it. To be fair to him, it's a sorcerer.
But yeah, if you wanna, the ship it's quite a large ship. It's like 3 floors. The cargo hold down the bottom. A floor with like a galley and a few hammocks in rooms, and some eating and larger tables. You have the main deck with the captain's office and a meeting room, a boardroom. There's probably a proper term, a naval term for it. And then above that is the bit of the back of the ship that's always raised up where the steering wheel is. The steering wheel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just reversing out the dock.
Ding, ding, ding,
6 points.
This ship is reversing. Cool. Yeah. You. If you have, well, you can. Sarsa just says, "Right, make yourselves at home. I don't think you did too much sailing when you were before. Veracruz, you're like a fitness guy, so feel free to like do push-ups or whatever you want to do. Nice day for it. Nice view. And anyone else, if anyone asks you for help, help them."
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill on the edge of. Just look over.
You edging?
The whole trip.
What is the side of the ship called? Side of the ship. That's
Side
what I'm
of the
looking
ship.
over. The
Yeah.
whole.
Fine.
Sure.
Yeah, so obviously on deck you've got one big central mast. There's a slightly smaller one at the front, and around the edge there is a ballast, and you can like obviously they're meant to be loose and water runs out, so you can stick your legs out if you want to. And yeah, various sailing paraphernalia on board, ropes and rigging and netting and all sorts, and a hatch to go below.
Below deck. Love that show.
That's the one. But yeah, without further ado, Sarza whips up her crew, well-trained, respected captain, and they put the pull balk, drop the sails. You notice you're sailing upstream, so it's going to be a couple of days. So behind you, you see the river extend far to the south, out in green grassy plains. You can't really see much else over the horizon, just the river, wide-ass river extends south. You are currently just before the big bridge that takes you over the river that you crossed when you landed at Duskbar before to get on the other side of the river. Big stone horizontal bridge above you. Up to the west, you see Duskbar, where you just run through. Again, it's like coming to life now. Approaching midday, people coming and going. You see Zal out the front, like mopping down the veranda, and he just leans on the mop for a second and shoots you a little.
Aww. What a good egg.
And to the east is the rolling plains of Faversham that you have travelled upon before, that you know eventually, if you keep going in that direction, and slightly to the north, you'll meet the cliffs that descend down into the desert, and of course the last place you saw Arosh and Bedis. And then to the north, the river extends upstream. You see it splits into two, like a fork, a snake's tongue. And then off in the very far distance, right on the horizon, a very big, imposing black mountain extending up into the clouds. But yeah, sails unfurl. Whoa, hello!
Ooh,
Big seagulls. She's put that. No, guy just gets. Well, I don't care about it anyway, so. I'm not even worried about it.
He's out to see my dad, so
Yeah.
Seagull's taking him to his dad.
yeah.
You can't make me. Yeah, she's put the nos on, and the ship. Yeah, this on the end of the mast, or whatever the fucking thing is. What's the steering wheel now? Helm. No, but that's the wheel for the wheel. The wheel. Yeah. There's buttons for nos. And yeah, you slowly start to peel away from the stone dock of Duskbar, heading north now, the most north most of you have been. As she said, it's going to take a couple of days. She's already agreed that it's the same as before, so maybe Slevin and Moog will tell you guys, yeah. There's a couple of hammocks downstairs. If they're free, you can take them, but it's like a working ship, so don't get in anyone's way, and if anyone asks for help, you should help them as best you can. But otherwise, that's it. And yes, she has two imposing Dragonborn guards who are armed very well and who kind of block access to her quarters to the top bit where she controls the ship. They'll stop you if you go up there. And listening, last time we were on this ship, you were that bit that raises up where she is. You were off there, yeah, doing the curls like right in front of her.
Unintentional.
Yes. That was the word
And
you used last time.
I think Moodle got pissed off because of it. I was like stealing his limelight.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get an ab workout. That's all it is. You got to hit those lower ones.
Moogor.
More like Mooey Ball.
You're right, stick in the mud, you might say, because you come from like a muddy place.
Oh right.
Yeah, you might say that.
I'm just getting a bath together. I know you guys are best friends.
Hey, so whilst we got a few moments, we're off. You don't mind me, because you're on the edge. I just want to make sure you're okay with me talking to you. I'm gonna sit on the edge.
One strong wave, and he's gone.
I'm gonna straddle. No, you said that. I'm gonna straddle the edge. Beckon Otto over, and I'll think about doing it to Moogle, and then just decide not to. So what was your deal again? You were trying to do like something with like a circle or something like that.
Yeah, so my town was the victim of numerous bandit attacks where it felt like they were becoming more and more frequent and more destructive. I dipped my toe into the study of magic for a while, so I thought maybe I could cast like almost a hex, I guess, in the vicinity of the town to ward off any evildoers, which is where I found myself falling into the Immaterium by accidentally misreading some ancient Elvish. So goodness knows the state of my home once we get there.
So are you like pretty powerful?
No, it's, it
Not in
kind
the
of
slightest.
became a hobby of mine. Once I, lost my wife about,
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
that's okay, 10 or 15 years ago. You kind of dig yourself out of the hole, and everybody needs a hobby, so I thought I have a lot of books lying around. There could be something useful in those. And that was what piqued my interest in learning this type of stuff.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, just so you know what you're rolling with by coming with us. Not that you are fully committed to us at all. I mean, trauma more than anything has kept us together, including the sad boy. But have you ever heard of someone called Riffet or Riffat?
Roll me. Roll me intelligence.
Just straight up intelligent?
Yeah. Oh yeah. History maybe.
I'll go for history.
Which is key to intelligence, right?
Yeah. 7.
It could be naming a bloody onsen.
It could be that.
Get your bloody ass out of that onsen. Is that the name of a local onsen?
Well, I mean, so he's the long and short of it is that he's a bad man. He's looking for these things called potentiality remnants, and if he gets them, it makes him stronger.
It's pretty strong already.
Yeah, he like just fucking pointed a finger and vaporized 2 people.
Oh wow.
So yeah, so we're trying to find them before he does to, I don't know, stop him. Seems like we're out of our depth, but hey, when aren't we?
Well, the thing is,
I have a potentially remnant here.
Oh, you mean these?
what is all that stuff? Sorry,
What are you looking for?
like backstory and shit, but like on
What,
the
your
app.
backstory?
Yeah.
On the app, it's just under
No background.
background.
Oh yeah. I
What a
pasted the
weird place to
notes.
I have your stuff. Let me send it to you.
Yeah, did I just type it to you?
You might
and I
have
think
done,
I've
yeah.
forgotten to actually fill it out.
You might have done.
But yeah, there's supposed to be one in Bholerum.
Do you know the name of it?
The potentiality remnant? No. I mean, I don't even know if we know the name of the one that we have.
So we're in possession of one.
Hey, actually, yeah, you're all magical. Like, maybe he can have a look at it or something.
Sure, no worries. Grab it out of the bag.
Just quickly whip out this nuclear weapon.
Yeah. Have a look at this. Will it go bang?
It was part of the regulator, right? That was dismantled.
Yeah, it's the. I mean, the note on here is the absolute arrangement, but I don't know if we've actually
Yeah.
come up with that name or not. If that's just what it's called.
And you never investigated it or spent the time. Do you know what it does?
I think we've
I think we've tried
briefly
to look
looked
up
at
the
it,
checks,
that
maybe.
it had like a bunch of gears in it or something like
Mm.
that, and then that was as much as we did because we all suck at Arcana.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, I'll give it a look. Would you like me to roll anything?
What are you doing?
I'm just looking over this thing they've shown me.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I need to listen to the
Reyandor
episode
is
about
dead.
how I described it, but it's like an amulet, right? A pendant that has like infinite clockwork gears. Yeah. Do you have identify?
Of course not.
The two spellcasters with their crazy spell lists.
No, but he's got Jim's magic missile, so
2030 edition.
Actually, I had to get rid of it just to appease everyone.
just
Hey, you got a lot of time on this boat. Get fucking identify.
Yeah, tuning.
Yeah. Roll me an Arcana check, and we'll just wing it for now.
it's magic as fuck, boy.
16.
Cool. It's magic as fuck, boy.
Okay.
Definitely extra planar.
Yep.
Although the gears are gears and appear mechanical, they are not. They are manifestations of energy.
Okay.
You can tell, just from like a basic intelligence check equivalents. Did you guys tell me where you got it from?
Yeah. Mechanics.
Right. So with that in mind, having had some planar experience now, you can probably gather that were someone to use this, it would like balance things out, let's say.
Okay.
It would be, yeah.
Grey matter.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's probably not much I could tell you that you wouldn't already assume from looking at this thing. There was something I was looking for when I cast that spell. But that was the thing that I mistranslated, which led me to the Immaterium, which is written down in a tome of mine in my house.
This is some solid RP.
It's
It's almost like
happening.
he is trying to remember.
Yeah. So perhaps when we're back at Bholerum, memory not being what it was, we could go back to my place. Hopefully the village is still intact. Hopefully everything is as I left it. And we can see the name of this mystical item that I potentially needed for quite a harsh warding spell. Which, looking back now, is probably beyond my levels of comprehension. But I feel like if we at least find a name, that's a good start.
Yeah, for sure. I'm not that magical, like, at all. So I kind of thought maybe, like, if he's going to use these things to do bad, like, maybe we could use them to, kick him in the dick.
I don't see
But with
why
magic.
that isn't possible.
Cool. Alright, well, yeah. I mean, so you are from the north of Bholerum.
I'm from the kind of mountain base.
Oh, okay.
So there's distance between where myself and Mughal are from, but also measured in height rather than distance.
Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, we got a tip anyway, but it says that we need to go deeper on the mountains anyway. So maybe we hit up Mughal's dad.
I'm not going to see him.
Oh shit!
Oh,
no.
he's turned up.
His insane hearing. He was there the whole time.
He's got like marker drawn glasses and a fake mustache.
Who is that?
I told you I'm not going to see him. It's Mughal.
I thought it was Molly.
The bathroom, I'm not going to see my dad.
Okay, well we do Ixnay on the Ootstay, and then we can hit up your place, and then we can go and hopefully find this PR. Yeah, we can hit a PR in the underneath the mountain, and hopefully it doesn't take as long as this one has.
Yeah. Well,
You don't know. What have I done?
Like,
the boat seems to have
likewise.
taken a turn and gone.
She has put the nose on. Let's go.
well, that sounds delightful. It's always nice to visit home for most of us. So, yeah, with that in mind, that is a great course of action.
Sweet. All right. Also, I feel like we need to kind of figure out a new name for us. Maybe
What was our current name?
This might have been a little bit before your time, but we were briefly referred to as the Barefoot Daddies.
Okay.
So maybe we.
Okay.
So yeah. Although we haven't really had to do anything official yet, so we got time to think about that.
We'll work it out, I'm sure.
Yeah.
The old boys and sad boy.
Sad and old.
Well, how old are you, old boys?
The S and O boys.
For my own edification.
I'm like 48.
Okay.
Question, DM.
Mm-hmm.
Do I know what's happened to me other than just like kind of looking and feeling a little bit?
Roll me, an intelligence or wisdom. Wisdom.
Hey, that's pretty good. Wisdom is just a flat roll, yeah?
Yeah, I can't think of it.
19.
Okay, cool. Absolutely you figure it's something to do with the revivification of Ramur, and like Farnick was pretty clear before you jump through that there'd be some cost.
Yeah.
You assume that how you feel now is part of that. But don't forget you're also like
Yeah.
as well. So
Bricks up.
yeah, he's fully talked. So yeah, you can assume that it's not just some like a coincidence. It's it's an effect of that.
I mean, last time I checked, I was like 23. I feel way older since we've come back from
You
mechanics.
mate, you are not 23.
No, I don't look it anymore. Underneath here, baby face. But the rest of me, ropey.
Sinewy. Wow.
How old did you say you were again?
I'm 125.
Man, you're old as fuck.
We young boys.
Yes. Yeah.
Second window, right?
Well, you know, I'm in the second act of my life, so
Wait, how? Because
How many?
dwarves
Acts.
old age, like, aren't they? Don't dwarves get up in like 300 or something like that?
yeah, I think it was like 250, 300, something like that.
Oh, okay. So you're midlife.
We're all pretty middle-aged.
Moogle's put his age as 30, so he's like he is a teenager.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
He is literally. I'm not fucking doing it.
He's the little babu.
Yeah.
It's fucking. Oh god. What's his name? Kevin. Perry.
350. So yeah,
Jesus.
dwarves don't become adults until they're 50.
But he is.
So
a young
Murigor
man,
is a young man.
little baby boy. And he's the boss of you. How's that feel?
He's not my boss.
That's what he said.
I love how we just uncovered from Google's backstory. It's just a teenage tantrum.
Yeah.
Oh, it's just that, right?
It's just angst. Yeah.
He's got. You can see on the other side of the ship. He's got headphones on. It's like,
Yeah. The hood's back up.
He's like flattened his head out of the
Yeah.
off his face.
You don't understand me.
Listen to the bardcore. Nice. Well, I mean, I think you know what? One down, like 7, 8 to go.
Yeah. I assume it might be worth us
7 to go.
reconciling with what's her face,
What's the chops?
what's her chops. You sent a letter to her.
Oh,
Elvira.
Elvira. Yeah.
I mean, if we probably not best carry around a load of these things at one time, surely.
I mean, maybe not, but if we can use them.
True.
I mean, look, I don't really know in terms of geography where the others are in relation to Bholerum, but maybe we do Bholerum, we drop them off, and then we hit up the next ones. Because, yeah, it might be useful to have them. But, yeah, maybe walking around with like 4 or 5 WMDs is not smart.
I mean, good tactic.
Especially if Rifat is after these.
Yeah.
Because then all he needs to do is come up and just go, pew, and then he's got 4 of them.
Are we working for him or Vara at this point?
Mate, one of the last great questions. Who are you working for?
Moogle.
There you go.
God damn it, Moodle.
Leader.
Me.
What disguise is he wearing this time?
He's got.
Nice.
He shaved his beard off.
Whoa.
No, he hasn't. He's got it in a flesh-coloured net. So it's all bundled up, so it looks like he's like. You enjoy the sailing up north.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Yeah, it goes relatively uneventful. You approach the split, the fork in the river, and Saddest steers left, and you can see that in between the 2 strands of the river is like dense swamp, like proper swampy marshlands. You can't really see into it. There are motes of light and things slithering through the reeds and that kind of stuff. It looks pretty nasty. And yeah, it seems that you haven't rejoined either river yet, and so on your left it's back out into the open plains of Iophis, just rolling hills and plains. You've left Dustbark behind you to the south, and to the east is this dense swamp that you can't really see over. There's thick trees with vines and stuff hanging down, and yeah, there's movement in between the boughs. And to the north, the mountain of Bholerum looms ever bigger. Woo-hoo. At some point during the night, what do you guys do?
I'm just
bunking up. Bunking up.
I'm talking shop with Jiminy.
Yeah.
Cook. Hitting him up.
Oh yeah.
Dapping him up.
He was like a grubby boat cook chef.
Yeah, and he prepared a really nice meal for Moogle, and Moogle fucking was so ungrateful.
Oh yeah, because he was miserable, so the guy made him some like special breakfast, right?
Yeah.
And he was just like, don't want it.
Yeah.
Does Matt know that he plays Moogle like a bastard? Because every time we raise him, he's like, but I've not done nothing wrong. It's like he's delusional.
I think
You
it
look
was,
back on it and you're like, hang on a second, yeah.
I think at first it was unintentional, and but now it's just like, yeah, but that's just him. He's just an arse.
It's just an arse.
Which is going to bite him in the arse at some point, because we're going to have to save him. We're going to go, no, we're going to leave you in that lava.
To watch him.
I didn't want to be here anyway.
So, even, at least it's not Bholerum. Got a beer. So the evening draws in, you're shooting the shit in the galley with the Jiminy, who is chopping up vegetables and stuff, maybe preparing the evening's meal. Big guy, dirty white overalls, chef's hat off, slanted.
I'll be his little sous chef for a little bit.
Yeah.
Slice up stuff.
Definitely not getting a 5-star health rating down here, but
It do.
it is what it is. In fact, the food actually looks quite fresh. In fact, you probably assume that you picked up some supplies from Dustbark. Some of the vegetables maybe that you were served, you all were outside the shop that you saw, perhaps have found their way onto the ship. And so the mood is in quite high spirits. The crew like some time not sailing, and fresh provisions on board is always a good time. Mulgore has gone back to the same hammock he was in before.
Of course.
Otto, is there anything particular you want to do?
I'll just be chilling with the deckhands, just
Cool.
shooting the shit, workman
Nice.
life really.
Yeah, there's always something to be done. Ropes to be tightened or rewound or wrenched dry, or supplies to move up and down, so on and so on. Ramir's hanging off the edge reading some books or something, whatever he was doing
Still
before. Edging himself on the side of the boat. So, Ramir and Otto are the first to notice the ship come to everyone feels the ship come to a slowing down, a stop almost, like you might be caught in some vines almost under the water from the swamp. Before some creatures leap out of the water onto the deck, and obviously Otto and Ramir are the first to notice, and that's where we'll leave the session. I think.
Dead.
So yeah,
Yeah, you're all dead. Yeah, it's the frogs round 2. Fuckers, piss off.
this is up north now. You've got northern frogs.
Oh shit, they're way round.
Yeah.
Hey, what you doing up here, lads? Fucking got ya, you fucking chickens.
We love Northerners, just to be clear. That's kind of perfectly timed, actually.
Newcastle.
To the minute. Boom.
We should have everybody here in 2 weeks' time.
To have some nice mundane combat.
Oh yeah, mundane combat.
Ooh.
We'll see how that goes.
Feet on hard decking. You breathe air. You jump.
Seven's bleeding out. I can't roll anything higher than a 5.
All right, you're like
So you taking the mic?
you got like old power now.
Just gonna
Come here, boy.
gotta teach you some manners.
Cool. We are done then for this evening. As usual, thank you to everyone who stuck with us on the stream. Much appreciated watching us live. Those listening to us after the fact, thank you equally as much. I hope you enjoy it. Again, if you want to see things, a lot of visual bits. We do a lot of physical things to each other during the show, and you're missing out if you don't check out on the videos.
Silly boys. You
Either
can see
on
giggling.
a lot of giggling, either on YouTube or Spotify, on all of those things. DDND Pod. We did take some content during the break, so check out our socials, also on DDND Pod. Game Tea buy stuff that we use. The dice Simon said during the break, the only dice he uses are his Game Tea dice. That's not a lie. That's fact. That's truth. What happened there. So if you want to roll as well as Ramir's natural 20 to not have a dip in the river, go to Game Tea and use the code TheBriggsy for 5%. Memory serves. % off your order.
Order.
And that's it. We'll be back in 2 weeks for the full house and get them to fight on the boat again a second time with a different group of 4, and hopefully Mogo will hit a firebolt.
Maybe. Probably not.
We need all your best thoughts to make Mogo hit his firebolt in the next 2 weeks. Channel your energy to make him hit with a cantrip. Goodbye.
Bye.